This is not World of Tanks Blitz. This is in fact the bigger brother World of Tanks. Last time I did a World of Tanks video, for some reason there were people that thought Blitz looked like this. Apparently if you had high-end graphics turned on, no. This is the BZ-75, the Tier 10 Chinese tech tree heavy. That features rockets on PC. You can clearly see the rockets on the back. As I pointed out in my video talking about this tech tree, these rockets are clearly not visible on the tank in Blitz. So I do not think that this vehicle will have a rocket boost. If anything, it'll come a super speed boost, but it's not going to have rockets. So unfortunately, that may let some of you down. If Wargaming does decide to add rockets, honestly, that would be really cool, and I'd be super stoked to have that added, but I don't think that's going to be the case. In today's video, I figured I'd plane this tank, showcase its capabilities, and why I'm excited for it. But first of all, I thought we'd talk about the tech tree itself. We can see the line starts at the Type 58, a Chinese Tier 6 medium, just like a lot of lines do in Blitz, and branches off to the BZ-58, the Tier 7 heavy. This vehicle, I can't say there's anything too special about it. It does have rocket boosts, as we can see, and yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's got a decent gun, okay armor, but I really can't say I enjoyed this vehicle all too much. My most hated grind of them all was actually the Tier 8, the BZ-166. This vehicle was completely painful. Its armor is actually pretty solid on the turret and upper plate, very solid. The problem is the gun is absolutely dookie. It has some of the worst damage per minute values, and its accuracy is pretty terrible as well. It's also an incredibly long tank, making it very easy to cut through while trying to side scrape. Funny enough, the stock turret is actually more armored than the top turret on this vehicle, and I am indeed running the stock turret on this tank. So yeah, I didn't really like the Tier 8, I'll be honest, I hated the gun on the vehicle. Making our way to the Tier 9, we have the BZ-68. Now this is a strong tank. It hits hard, it's got decent mobility, and it has incredible armor. The turret itself is around 320 millimeters thick because it is, as you can see, pretty flat, so it does have to be very strong. It's also got a super good upper plate, and when you pair that with a super high alpha of 500 damage per shot, I think this vehicle is incredible. It'll probably have somewhere in the range of 460 damage per shot in Blitz, but I think it'll be a really, really strong Tier 9, if indeed that is the tank that comes in the Blitz. And obviously finishing off, we have the BZ-75, which is one of the most aesthetically pleasing tanks in the game. The vehicle looks so dang good, and I guarantee if Wargaming makes a legendary camo that is realistic, it will be the nicest looking tank in the game. I guess we'll have to find out, but for now, we're gonna see just what this tank can do. The gun of the BZ is pretty mediocre, to be completely real. It features 650 damage per shot, which is okay, but it doesn't have great accuracy at 0.42, and the vehicle's DPM is on the lackluster side. I mean, if you're properly running the tank out with directives, vents, and everything, you can get the DPM upwards of 2,800, 2,900, but that's for tryhards that literally have every single piece of equipment in the game. For players like myself, you're more sitting around 26, 2,700 DPM. If you're running rammer and vents, which is what you'll probably see a decent chunk of people doing. Now you can see us actually using the rocket boost here, allowing me to achieve a top speed of 54 kilometers per hour. It's pretty cool that you can actually have this rocket boost. We're going to make our way obviously to the heavy flank. I do see a bat jet off to the side. I don't think it spotted me. No, okay, we're all good. Alright, so we just need to make this crossing over here. I'm going to use my rocket boost once again for this, because this crossing can be a bit scary. These people are obviously trying to make this crossing as well. So we're just going to get right over here, and we're aiming on this crossing, and hopefully we can get a decent slapping. They do have a decent chunk of Tier 8s and 9s, not that many 10s. And obviously there will be heavies here, so we're just going to wait. Come on, somebody poke it. People like to go down this route as well. We've actually spotted an enemy Kron. And this is the thing about the BZ, which you have to be very careful about. The vehicle does not feature good turret armor. Like, it's actually really bad. If you hit the hatches, which we can see on the roof, you will pen. No, like, every shot will pen those hatches. So because of that, you don't really have much of an option when driving this vehicle. Like, that's an enemy Kron. What am I supposed to do? I can't fight it. So, as of right now, I'm basically stuck here. Normally, I'd love to, you know, get hull down and chill, but you just can't do that when there's a Kron. So for now, we're going to sit in this position here. Oh boy, and then we got Namil 2. Another tank, which I cannot pen. Welcome to the haul down meta in World of Tanks, ladies and gentlemen. This is the problem with PC. A lot of people complain about Blitz and, oh, this tanks that and this tanks... Yeah, it doesn't even scratch how toxic World of Tanks PC can be with the autoloaders and everything. Maybe I can get a heat shell into the Kron, but that's about all I can hope. We'll see if there's anybody else that wants to poke us over here. Doesn't look like it, and that Kron it appears to be on a clip of reload, but I don't think it's going to matter. Thing's got 12 degrees of gun depression, and when he pokes us again, I don't think we're going to be able to do much, but we're going to see. The Emil 2's off to the side. Our Waffle's making a very interesting maneuver, to be completely honest. Let's aim it on the Kron hatch. But look at that. He already hatched us right in the roof, and we're obviously not able to hatch him, but yeah, look at that. Right through the roof of our tank. I just don't really know what you're supposed to do in these types of situations when you're fighting a Kron and an Emil 2 fully hull down in this type of tank. Alright, well, let's chill over here. Oh, there's the Emil. Maybe we can get a shell into the CS. There you go. We did indeed get a penning shell, bringing that tier 8 medium down half of his hit points. Well, it looks like this is definitely a better position to be sitting in due to the, CS just playing like a doofus over here. Alright, well, let's see. The Emil's not poking, and we're just going to see if the CS is still over here. And the player is. Let's just shoot right in the turret. Nice, okay. Emil bounces us. Very surprised, to be honest. We can see that that Kron is poking my Waffenträger off to the side. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the reload out on this player. But let's try. Let's see. Come on. Oh, yeah, we are. Never mind. Oh, never mind. It went high. That is obviously the downside of having point for dispersion. Even when people make misplays like that Kron over poking, sometimes they just don't get punished. Now the good news is at least we've gotten some shells out. I'm going to load actually standard ammo for now because I don't think we need our premium ammo. We're not going to cut through the Kron or Emil turret with it. So we're just going to chill here. Let's see, is the Emil looking at us? No. Oh, no, he's right there. There you go. Easy shot into the Emil 2 for 620 damage. Again, great example of this vehicle's alpha. We've dealt 1,800 in this game. We've gotten some big slaps out. And our team is up on hit points. Not by a lot, but they are up. So let's reload again. Let's see if anybody wants to stay in the open. Oh, we got the Emil. Over peeking his sides, allowing us to get another 500 damage shot. We've actually gotten a decent chunk of bounces, none on our lower plate though. You can see they're all on the upper plate. So not too bad so far. We've brought the Emil to a one-shot. As I've said before, I'm not engaging with that Kron because you can't engage with a Kron. It's literally just an impervious wall for the majority of games you play. Let's overpoke, and okay, the Kron has moved. And that is a bit of good. We got the Emil 2 off to the side. Let's aim it on his turret. Yeah, baby! There you go. Easy shot into the back of the Emil 2 turret, finishing him off. Okay. Well, this isn't a bad game so far, but it's not a good game either. Hit points are very close on both teams. That's obviously not what we want. We want our team to be doing good. So, because of the current positioning and everything, I think it would be beneficial if I went up to the spot, because that Kron might try and cross this. Oh, no, he's over there. Okay, interesting. Well, let's see if I can help out my 50 TP then. Let's put on our rocket boost and head over towards this side. Let's see, we got the enemy 50 TP, and we got the Kron. Let's finish off that player. The Kron is going to shoot me, and oh boy, the T-30 hits me as well. That's quite an agitating thing. But we did help our 50 TP out. He actually got a little chunk of damage. CS-53 is behind us, and let's see if there's anybody else. Hello? I know that the other heavy was over here, but it doesn't look like he's, well, it doesn't look like he's here too much anymore. Okay, I'm not going to poke the CS. I'm not going to bleed health, and I don't need to. We do have the enemy. Oh, alright, you going to poke me? It looks like he was for a second. Come on. I got to hold both of these little stinkers off right now. What is that? I don't even know what that thing's armor is, to be honest, but it says I can overmatch it. So if he over-angles his hull, we might be able to cut through. But now we got the Kron on my rear, which is obviously not what I want. Alright, let's back up. Let's see if we can get a finishing shell into the enemy Kron. There you go. We did indeed finish off the Kron. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to matter too much, to be real. The only situation I can think of us beating this tank is not that one. Unfortunate. We did pretty good. 3,560 damage. It was just our team fell apart all around us here. I couldn't hold the front and the back at the same time. We still might win this. We are up on hit points by about 1,000. And our ISU looks like he's just going to chunk the shell from the grill and miss it flat in the open. Skilled player. Is our Char going to be able to get shells into the grill? Well, he's going to get behind him, and he gets shot once. He's not doing too much, though. And what is... Oh, my rat. Guys, trust me. Just because players are bad in Blitz does not mean they are any better in World of Tanks PC. What we just witnessed was absolutely tomfoolery. But we're going to win this. We have a Tier 8 Obsidian and a T30. T30 is full health, but we have a Barask, Charfuchair, and a Cobra who's still full, so this is obviously going to be a win. As I said, we did pretty solid. 3,500 damage, we blocked 2,200. We can see the BZ is a pretty good tank. I don't know how it'll be when it comes in the Blitz, but I can say that it will be quite an exciting vehicle. Hitting hard, having weak spots like the tank does, and the overall balancing of the armor is actually really good. And I think it'll be fun. People are going to tell me I'm wrong, as they did in the other video. They think it's boring and they want more French tanks or something. I don't know. I'm excited for the vehicle, and that's all that matters. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.